We're back.
Once again,
Just the next video.
this question is from a guy named Rashawn.
After dark. That's a Drake song.
Why is this your name publicly, sir? This is not something you should be doing, and I hope you're not proud of this. If you're an adult, then his name is Rashawn After Dark. Rayshawn, actually, sorry. Rayshawn After Dark. He says, I'd love to see y'all do a video on layups. How to lay the ball up underhanded, finger roll, high glass, low glass, etc. Great content, by the way. Now, we appreciate the compliment, appreciate the shout out, Rashawn. Rayshawn. All right, so when it comes to layups in general, the key is getting to your strong suit, okay? You know if you finish better with your right or left hand, okay, life. You finish better with your right or left hand, so play towards your strengths. So if you know a defender is always trying to force you to your left because you like to finish with the right, that doesn't mean you have to finish with the left because you're going to the right. You add extra moves. So I can go to my left here, get some contact here, finish with the left. Now you saw that bump, right? Now this is still, every layup that we do primarily teaches always the finger roll unless it's a floater. And the reason why we teach the finger roll is for distance purposes. If I'm getting to the basket this way, Coach G's behind me, an over-the-shoulder shot's going to get blocked 10 out of 10 times, even by a player that's shorter than me. So, or it's going to make it very difficult. So you beat them, right? Make the shot a lot easier for yourself by finishing in front of you and adjusting the layup. Now, here's where it gets kind of more challenging. Let's say, for instance, right, I'm trying to do a finger roll and Coach G is here. I probably can't go straight up here, right? I'm going to have to adjust the angle on the shot. I'm moving it this direction outside of my shoulders. So if I'm going to the rim and I don't have an angle, if I could jump higher than them, I could just elevate and lay it in. If you really got bounce, you should invite them in for the party and just dunk on them, all right? But if you can't, that's fine. Elevate, if I could jump higher than them and finger roll. If not, I elevate, put my body in the way and adjust the angle of the layup. When you do your layups, look at the backboard where you want the ball to hit. Do not look at the rim, don't look in the crowd, don't try to get somebody's phone number, try to look cute for pictures. Don't do that. Focus on the backboard where you want the ball to hit, and also practice the same type of layups that you want to practice in the game, full speed. Actually, probably faster than you would in the game, okay? So normally if you're doing finishes, you start off in close at the same distance and you work your way out. So if I want to practice a basic finger roll, I'm going off here, let's say off my inside foot. This means I took 2 steps already. Then I work my way out, take 1 dribble, 2 steps, walking slow, all right? Then I work my way out even further, take an aggressive dribble now, getting low, get to the basket, 2 steps, and finish. And then as I'm working on, I keep further and further back. Now, also too, let's say for instance, you don't have someone to help contest the shots or anybody to guard you in those situations, perfect your make. So if you notice the example I just did for my finger rolls, the ball did not hit the rim. So that should be your goal. When I'm doing my layups, I want to get like a perfect make. It does not touch the rim at all. It's a higher level of difficulty on the finish, and that's where you can improve your finishing percentages, especially in traffic, right? Because when you drive to the basket, 90% of the time, someone's going to be there waiting for you. You got to shoot over somebody, go around somebody. So if you practice focusing on where you want the ball to hit on the backboard and you get a perfect swish after it hits the rim, you're going to be able to do the same thing or have the same level of concentration when somebody's trying to block the shot, and you adjust how you're going to shoot it.
So as John was talking about with the finger roll, when you start to go game speed, I tell a lot of kids this, as you're going faster to the rim, all right, more speed, more momentum equals more power on your shot. So you have to be careful of even adding any power to your layup because you already have it. Because you're running full speed, you don't need to actually add power to your layup. Only thing you got to do, if you want, is add a little bit of touch to put it up higher on the glass. And jump. I'm very big on, especially smaller guards, jumping as high as you can to get used to adding some touch onto your layups. So I will go and I will practice. I'm jumping, and I'm literally letting the ball just
roll off the fingers.
Just roll off, literally roll off the finger.
Let it roll.
And as I'm rolling it, because I already have momentum going this way, I'm just letting the ball go up this way. I'm just shooting it up. So I'm already going this way, I'm just up, right? And then to work on getting it higher, you're trying to shoot over the square. So that becomes a much tougher shot because it's all touch, all feel, and then you have to play with how you want it. And then if you were adding any type of English or spin on the
roll,
ball.
Smoking Joe, that's next.
Okay.
He's such a fast guy. Now, Coach Gigi said finish up high on the backward. What's the scenario for that? That's when the defender is coming to chase the shot. You're playing against a shot blocker. They love to chase a block before the ball comes down, okay? Before the basketball comes down, you should be literally like elevated so high, as he said, jump. And the first part that the ball hits on the backboard is the top part of the backboard, is the top part of the square, above the white square, like he said. Now, if the defender is behind you, or if your opener defender is behind you, that's when you can shoot a regular finger where it hits the lower part of the backboard, because there's nobody you're shooting over or trying to elevate over. All right? Now, if you notice, if you ever watch Steph drive to the middle, he does these finger rolls here. He passes it up to Jesus, and then it comes down. Like that layup, he doesn't do this very close to the basket. He's taking this shot further away. So the same way we have our three-point line that's rounded off, right? We almost take that same blueprint and then now create a layup, which means on the sides, I'll probably be a little bit closer here to finish, right? But as I'm working my way around the basket, I'm going to be further away from the rim for the finger as I go. Remember, you're going to be jumping towards the basket for the most part, unless someone's between you and the basket. And if they are between you and the basket, I would not advise you to do a floater. That's when you take, a finger roll. That's when you take a floater or do a pull-up jump shot, all right? So when you get here to this point, right, I'm getting around this way, and I'm looking to finger roll. It's very important that when I look to finger roll, focusing on the back where I want the ball to hit. So the two scenarios is, if someone's chasing your shot, if they're coming to chase it, you know they're athletic, high on top of the backboard. You're open, you go by the defender, they're here, you can go off 2 feet, 1 foot, but make sure you cut them off. So if I go off 2 here, 2 feet, finish, this can hit the lower part of the backboard, below the white square. But if I'm doing a quick layup, that means that's the first step I take here, first step, finger roll here, I can hit the lower part as well because my body's in the way. All right, so now, you were advancing to putting the jelly on the biscuit.
Actually, I want to stay kind of like right there.
Okay,
you just did, we just did majority of the finishes were off of the regular basic 1-2 finish. Then Coach John got into
2 feet and then quick.
2 feet and quick. So quick layup, you're only taking that first step as soon as you take. So if you're driving to the basket, instead of taking 1, 2, everything is off of that first step. So as soon as I take this step here, that's one step, I gather, I'm shooting there.
And you're taking that shot when the defense is looking to time the shot as well.
Yep.
So if you're taking 2 steps on the finger roll, yes, hit the higher part of the backboard. But if you can get the shot up before the defense can time it, you're taking that first step, you can lay it up on the bottom part of the backboard. And sometimes, I just do both. I'll do a quick layup and still finish it up high, just in case, but I know I throw the defender's timing off because they're not able to block the shot the way they want to or time it because I already let the ball go on the first step.
And then you can change those, going back to 2 steps, you can change how you take your 2 steps. So it doesn't always have to be 1, 2, all right, and finish like this. So 1, 2, and finish here. I can change and finish with my left, and my 2 steps are 1, 2, this way for inside hand left. So you're changing the angle. A lot of the times I would do this, I would do that.
Wait, stay there. The inside hand layup, remember your hand's gonna have to adjust as well too. So you're bringing it out of me, bro.
Yep.
When you do the inside hand layup, right? If I'm on the left side doing this finger roll, my hand doesn't really twist at all or adjust. I just go straight to the basket. But if I do that here on this side here, because of the angle, probably gonna hit the rim, or if I go straight here, it's probably gonna hit the backboard and come back. So take your hand and turn it in just a smidgen. Just a smidgen, a little bit to the inside, hit him with a abracadabra, one of those. So you're dribbling with the right, then you go right, left, and then just adjust the shot a little bit as you go. Now, if I'm going this direction here, no, don't need to twist my hand at all. But if I'm going straight to the basket and I'm going off the inside hand, I gotta adjust just a little bit as I do that shot.
Yeah,
Continue,
and mainly you're stretching out. So this could be in a number of different scenarios, but when the defense is on, like you already beat them and they're inside, I get here and then I'm getting here as fast as possible. I smoked that joint so crazy.
Just blaze.
Right? And then like also too, I could switch here and when I'm going this way, I can get here and it's the same thing.
Inside hand, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So you're just changing it,
every layup's a finger roll too.
Yeah, every layup is pretty much a finger roll. And you're always changing how you're doing it, how you're getting it off. But you're pretty much creating a lot of distance to finish with those 2.
Also, where you jump matters too. So if Coach G's here, I I want to jump towards him sometimes. Sometimes you can hold the ball. If I shoot like over the shoulder, I show the ball first, take the contact, finish, that's above the shoulder. But sometimes I know I'm going to get the shot off. So like, let's say you're on the opposite side and he's chasing the shot. When I get here to the basket, sometimes I'm going to go here. Instead of jumping here to race him, I'm going towards him. So I'm going to lay the ball in here. My body goes here and I'm taking that hit. That's an and one all day. Ball already left my hand, but because of the contact after the fact, 3-point play, living at the foul line.